Eyebrows are a luxury.
Hello humans, my name is Dale Kingsmill, and this is another episode of Memory Lane, the show where we try to capture those stories that only come to mind in the middle of a conversation. Here with me today, once again, are Anthony.
Good morning.
And
Good
Natalie.
morning.
Hello. It's great to stay up late.
In the morning. Good morning. To you.
And you, and you, and you. So,
Isn't it the greatest day in this in the morning?
if you don't know how this show works, basically we take submissions that you all have given to us either on YouTube in the comments or on Reddit at reddit.com/r/monarchsfactory. You have submitted anecdotes from your own life. We begin by reading out one of those, lots of great stories from the viewers, and then we spend 10 minutes trying to see where that goes and see what that reminds us of from our own lives. So let's get
Holding it
started.
like this reminds me of a sick bucket.
Please don't throw up in my hat. You get to pick one, Dave.
Oh!
Did you hear my brother sneezing in the other room?
No, but I think I did. Maybe. Ooh, what's that?
Ooh.
This. Well, Ahmed Al-Awadi, you stood out. Glad things are smoothing out for you.
Thank you.
So here's the story of my party trick. Back when I was really young, I used to watch the WWEF. One of my favorite wrestlers was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and his iconic eyebrow pose. I'd love to imitate him. However, my TV was complete rubbish and would sometimes reverse the image and just flip it. So I'd switch the pose up as well and copy it. Eventually, this led to being able to do the breakdancing worm with my eyebrows. And when I got to university, I joked about how it was a party trick of mine whenever the situation would arise. Funny thing, people actually really liked it and began asking me to do it. So it really did become a party trick. Weird.
That's really cool.
Well done.
I can sort of do the worm with my eyebrows.
I feel like I used to be able to, but I've gone out of practice. You gotta practice these things.
Yeah, I just turn into like the look of someone that's been dejected. Just like,
I used to be able to row them, like out.
Oh, that's
But
impressive.
I
That's
can't
crazy.
really.
Yeah, no, I can't really open my eyes super wide. So I feel like most of my facial muscles went into eyebrows instead because I can do both of them. Alright, now we are going to set a timer and see where this takes us. Let's the timing begin! Alright.
Alright, I can move one of my eyes, like, I can do this.
Oh.
What's happening? Okay. Oh.
I don't know how they can see it.
I'm gonna have to zoom in.
It hurts. So.
What? What are you doing?
Maybe that's
brings me
like,
pain.
well, if I do it too often, but
She's
I
doing
think
it
I'm
for your
fine.
pleasure.
Ooh, know about
That's
that.
it, yeah.
Oh.
And I can do this thing, which I think is not as common as I thought it was. I can move my lips separate ways, so. And that's it. So
I can't do it this way. Ugh.
Yeah, see other people. I thought it was like.
I don't know.
everyone
I
can
can't
do
do
it,
it this
but-
side.
Well, I can take my legs and put them behind my shoulders.
Demonstrate.
Well, that's when we hit a couple more subscribers.
No, this is that racy episode we always wanted.
So, wait. You're like a real Zen yoga master.
Yes, yeah, of course. I can levitate too.
Well, that's the real
Look.
body trick.
See?
This is you levitating.
Oh my
That's
god!
incredible.
He's not on the couch.
Isn't it? No, not at all. It's definitely actually floating. It just doesn't read on camera properly. It's fine. I don't know if I have any party tricks
No.
at all. I mean, I have. Oh, jeez. Okay, just got a memory. Oh no,
I
the
couldn't.
embarrassment. Oh, that's what memory lane is for. Memories. No, my main thing that I do at parties, or that people get me to do at parties, is either I have songs that I've memorized. So the Nations of the World song from Animaniacs. I know a good portion of that. Or like
That's pretty
Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice. And
Very
recently
niche.
a video surfaced of me. It's so embarrassing. I don't usually feel like I'm a person who gets embarrassed, but lately I've discovered that that's
So
not
this
true.
is really bad.
No,
Learning
it's
more
just
things.
something that I'm embarrassed by. So it's not actually that bad. Other people have much better embarrassing stories. No, a video recently surfaced of me at a party in like, it was at least year 12 or first year of uni, so too old. And doing like, there were two of them. There was one of me performing Ice Ice Baby, real bad white person rapping moves. And like my friend jumping in and rapping with me once we got to the chorus. Rapping. And there was
Rapping about
another
defeating the
one.
darkness.
There was another one where we were doing like a fake fight before leading into Ice Ice Baby. It was just so dumb. It's such a dumb video. Those, and I constantly get requests, but I don't think I've ever actually done it at a party. Whenever Vitriol by Blue Juice comes on, everyone demands that I do my... I have this...
Everyone stacks everything onto your head.
Well, no, they don't,
Jenga.
thankfully. Okay, this is once again first year of uni. I was supposed to be writing an essay, and instead of doing that, I found every scarf I owned, which was many more than I suspected, and I made a giant turban out of them,
I've seen photos.
wore it on my head, and I did a dance to Vitriol by Blue Juice, and I put it on Facebook instead of writing my essay. And ever since then, when we hit exam season, that video comes back. And
Yeah, of course.
and when that song plays at parties, everyone demands that I do the turban dance. And I'm like, guys, it wasn't planned. I can't do the dance. I don't have the thing.
This is building the gypsy image from the first video.
You know what? Maybe I should just
Embrace.
go become a nomad.
Yes, or the step nomad. Well, all I could think of with parties is I relate a lot to Miranda Hart. If
Oh,
you guys know her.
beautiful.
And she describes herself when she gets drunk. She gets camp and regal. And that's just like almost my personality. Regally camp.
What would Prince Philip say? Something racist, probably. It's a good show. Highly recommend it to anyone who hasn't seen it. Miranda Hart from Miranda. The show is called Miranda.
People should gallop more.
People should go more.
Yes. We used to do that. We used to do that at the camp. It made one of our friends laugh instantly. So if
Really?
we'd just be sitting anywhere, like in class, we could just catch her eye and we'll go.
Is that like the Gangnam Style too now?
I don't know. I don't
I
even
feel
remember.
they
the
do a
name.
gallop.
They say that skipping is faster than running in the long run.
And it's, I think like
Because
it would,
it takes less energy or
like,
something. But it's
it would be
different.
something that would combat like this like rampant depression that people feel if you just like gallop more or skip more.
You know, well, you're not wrong. I a little while ago, I was having lunch with a friend of mine at the university, and it was just the two of us, and we'd finished our food, and I went and I took it to the bin. I did the bin run, and we were just across the duck pond lawn, so it's like a little bit of a grassy area, and I put the stuff in the bin, and I turned around and I looked, and I saw Dolly across the other side of the grass, and I just thought, I don't run enough anymore. I really want to run. And I went full pelt, like as fast as I could run
Oh my
back to
God.
Dolly. And I freaked so many people out because they're not used to someone like running full speed past them. They thought that something was wrong, someone was chasing me, something terrible was happening. There was some kind of a like T-Rex coming or something because I was just like whoosh so fast past them.
Like a
And I just
Naruto
stopped.
run.
I was like, I just felt like running.
I did that in the shop because I wanted to buy lunch before I went to work.
What a
because
Naruto run.
oh no, just a full blown
A ninja
sprint
run.
through the shop so that I could pick up some food because there's nothing around where my work is. So like I had to go to a different shopping centre, buy food, and then go to work. So I was just running.
Ooh.
But yeah, you do freak people out.
Yeah, they are not prepared for people to be running.
But it feels so liberating. I like once like randomly went to Port Kembla Beach by myself. And I was just like, I'm just gonna do a walk because I like to go on walks. I'm like, this is gonna be cool, it's on a beach. And it was just like, it was like one of those like soul journeys. Like, you can like sing to yourself and all that because like no one's around. You can run whenever you want. You can like go in the water. Oh, it was great.
The other one I remember is jumping. Have you ever noticed that you reach a certain age and you just stop jumping? So every now and then, I just jump for no reason.
It's good
with no
exercise. Star
context.
jumps. Star jumps.
Just a hop, just a little, both feet off the ground, jump, and then I'm done.
Just make sure you're like not near surfaces where like when you like land on the ground things are gonna like fall and smash.
I had this weird habit that I couldn't stop when I was a kid. When I get like excited about something, I'd do this with my hands. Like it was just like uncontrollable. Like I was just doing this with my hands.
It's like
Playing
my
little
brother-
It's
castanets.
like Mr. Krabs or something.
But my little brother, my youngest brother, used to do the same thing, but he would jump up and down while he was doing that.
Oh, that's so cute. My little cousins, who they're like grown-ups now, basically. The younger
Best
of the two
way.
is 16. She's turning 17 this year. But when they were little, Jonathan, clearly had learnt to walk with his parents holding his hands in the air, and he thought that that's how he had to walk for a good long while, so he'd just be running around with his arms in the air like a little, chimp, because he'd been taught to have his arms up. And then Natasha used to run with one arm. Shannon did the same thing when they were very little. Just one arm gone.
It's like my cousin was telling me her kid now, he knows when he's not supposed to do things like touch the blinds. They always say no, 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 no. So now he walks over to the blinds and he says no himself. So he's like, I can do this because I know it's wrong. So he just goes to the blinds and he's like, no, 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 no.
Oh god. I just imagine him at a piano, like doing a blues song. No, 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 no.
No. I was always a hella disobedient child. There's a story, I think this came up during my Two Truths and a Lie with Omar. I once was at my grandparents' house and they have this little dividing fence. It's about this big, maybe like a foot tall, between their house and the neighbour's house. And the neighbour had their grandchildren or nieces over or something like that. And I was having this conversation with the kids over a fence because I'm a sociable person. I was a sociable child. I made friends easily. And we were having this conversation. We were like having leaf wars. We'd tear leaves off plants and throw them at each other. And then they were like, hey, you want to come play in the backyard? And hell yeah, I wanted to come play. There was a play equipment in there. Hell yeah. And so I climbed over the fence and went and was playing. And Grandma was looking for me and she found me and she took me back over and she said, Dale, don't climb over the fence. I did it, I think, a couple of times. And she told me explicitly, you're not allowed to climb over the fence and play with the kids next door because, I don't know what's going on, I can't see you, I can't supervise you or anything like that. And then 10 minutes later she came out and I was gone again and I climbed over again and she pulled me back over and she said, what? I just told you not to do that. And I said, yeah, but I climbed over nicely.
You remind me of one of the children I've been teaching this past year. I've been volunteering teaching over the past year, which was 2016, but yeah, he was great. Anything, I just the creativity of a child and how the child's mind works and their sense of humour, it all just comes through.
I'm concerned. See, if that child is anything like I was as a child, I'm sorry.
I think I was a pretty calm child.
I was unruly as hell.
I was nice, I was obedient.
I wasn't.
Oh, good timing.
I feel like Carmen Miranda.
Alright.
We need fruit on our head.
That's it. That's the 10 minutes. We're done. That's it for today. That's it for Memory Lane. I hope that some of those stories jogged your memory.
It's a good ending theme.
It is actually. It's a great ending theme. I hope some of those stories jogged your memory, and if it did, that you will share your stories with us in the comment section down below here on YouTube or over on reddit.com/r/monarchsfactory, where we have another thread there where you can submit anecdotes and they may become the beginning anecdote of the next episode of Memory Lane. I have been Dale Kingsmill. You can find me also on Twitter at DailyDale, and I have a bunch of other social media links that you can find in the description below. Anthony, where can they find you?
Well, since you asked so kindly.
You can find me on YouTube at the channel The Russian Blue. There's lots of wonderful things there for you to watch. And you can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at The Russian Blue. How wonderful. Come and find me. Join the family.
Loverly, and once again,
and I'm Nat, and we're still peer pressuring.
You're such a problem child.
How dare you!
Ruined this ending.
Get out of this room.
What if you've already got a Twitter by now and we're just lying in the videos? That is it for today. If you haven't already, you can subscribe to this channel for weekly content. And apart from that, I do believe that that's it. I'm done. Oh, it stopped recording.
Do you want to turn it back on and finish your...
I really don't know whether it's worth it. Is it worth it?
You should turn it on and you can do a little dance.
Just face the one from episode 2 at the end and see if they even notice.
They wouldn't even know. I could just do this and the sound exists. Yeah. Email this to your grandma. I'll see you some other time. Bye.
Ha ha ha!